Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lexi, and I just wanted to do my makeup with you guys today. So it's 5 o'clock and I just ate dinner / lunch because that was the first thing I have eaten today. And I'm doing my makeup at 5 o'clock, but it's okay because the day's not over and got a lot to do still for the day, so. Alright. So I'm just going to be trying some things. I haven't been doing my makeup for a while, especially the face with wearing a mask to work. And usually when I'm getting ready in the morning, I'm just doing my eye makeup because it's not worth it because I have to wear a mask at work all day anyways, so. I got my Stoke Cold Brew here. Alright, I already went in with this Cover FX Cloud Water Cloud Primer, so I already put that on. As well as the Milani Sugar Scrub. So I'm going to put on some Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment. That's part of the Sugar Scrub collection. I'm just going to put that on before I do my makeup. So my lips are kind of dry because they got sunburnt last week, so. Alright, and then I'm going to get started with my eye makeup first. I did work this morning, and I have huge bags under my eyes if you can't tell. So I'm going to put on a pair of these Kaylee's Natural Beauty Multi-Effect Eye Treatment Masks. And I'm just going to put them on while I'm doing my eye makeup, and it also helps to prevent any fallout. So that's a tip that I like to do, especially if you're getting ready for any special event, which I am not, but I did do this on my wedding day as well. Sorry, I can't get them out of the packaging. I just made a huge mess. This is my last pair of these. So they're just clear, and I got them off of Amazon. They're very wet. I have serum all over. Just gonna clean that up with this makeup towel that I got from Dollar Tree. It's kind of gross, but it's just like that pink makeup eraser, so it removes makeup really easily with water, even without. And it was from Dollar Tree, so pick those up if you can find them. They're really nice, and I got a bunch of them. Alright, so now that I look ridiculous, let's get started. Alright, this is all stuff that I have not used in forever because I've just been using the same things every day. So I'm going in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I do not use eye primer every day. I just wanted to do a bolder eye look today, so I thought I'd use primer. Alright, I think to start with today, I'm going to use my Emily Noel Wanted palette. The packaging is completely worn off, so I couldn't even read it, but I think it's the Wants palette. Sorry. I couldn't read it on there. Alright, I'm going to use this fluffy, kind of tapered brush. I'm going to go in with the shade Midwest there. It's this lightest brown color, and I'm just going to start in the transition. Wow, that was a lot of color. Alright, I think that's blended out enough. Hope you guys are having a good day. I had to work this morning, and then I was working on my garden all afternoon, so I'll have to show you guys when I'm done with that. I was excited that it was warm enough to start putting out flowers. I'm also using my e.l.f. New Classics palette. So I'm going in with the shade Darling right here. It's like a terracotta. I'm just bringing that a little bit lower into the crease. And I did grab a different brush. It's the Firma 201. It's a little bit more tapered. You guys are going to have to let me know if you want to see how my garden is doing when I'm done with it. Like, I bought my first hydrangea bush, so I hope I don't kill it because hydrangeas are my favorite flower. Trying to figure out what I want to do next. I am definitely not an expert at gardening because this is my first year doing a real garden and actually having a place to do it. Alright, I'm just going in with the shade Muse here, this dark kind of reddish brown color. It's hard to tell, but it has a little bit of a reddish tint to it. I love this in the outer corner. It just blends with everything so nicely. And it's just like instantly gives depth. Sorry, I can't talk. And I'm just doing it kind of messy right now, and I'm going to clean it up later if we need to. I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush again and kind of blend it out. And I did use a different brush for the outer corner as well. This is my favorite, like the only brush I use in the outer corner is from an Ipsy box years ago, but it's by the brand Glamour Dolls, and it's just a tapered brush. Alright. Kind of like where it's at right now. I'm just going to go in with my finger. I'm using all the palettes today. So this is my Naked 2 palette, and I'm just using the gold half-baked color. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. This isn't a really dramatic look, but it's more dramatic than my everyday look that takes me like 5 minutes to do, and I've just been doing the same thing because who has time in the morning? I don't, because I like sleep too much. And I'm going to blend it out a little bit more. I'm not adding anything to the brushes, I'm just using the ones I used with that color. Going back in and blending. Right. I think I'm going to do an inner corner highlight. I'm going to use the Wants palette from Emily again. With the Oh Heaven shade, I'm going to do the inner corner highlight. I'm excited to have my garden and patio and everything set up, and I'm hoping to show you guys soon, but it started raining today as soon as I was finishing up with planting stuff. I put some tomatoes and jalapenos in a pot, sweet jalapenos, because I do not like spicy jalapenos. So I wanted to try the new hybrid that we got. I work at a greenhouse, so I'm seeing all the new plants and everything every day. Alright, I'm thinking, let me do a little bit of highlight underneath the brow bone too. And I'm going to go in with concealer in a little bit because I definitely need it today. I have to go to church later and help set up for a graduation open house tomorrow. So I am still going out today and wish I could stay inside because it is raining out. Alright, I think I'm going to be done with the eye look for now. Let me do my eyebrows so I can leave these eye masks on for a little bit longer. Alright, so first I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Brow Power. This little in the shade Neutral, or Universal. So it's just a universal shade that anyone is supposed to be able to use, I guess. Eyebrows is another thing I usually don't have time for in the morning, and I don't really think I need a ton of help usually in the eyebrow department, so I don't do them a lot. And that took an unnecessarily long time, sorry. And then on top of that, I think I'm going to do the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I don't know what this is called, it's just a tinted brow gel in dark brown, I believe. It doesn't say anything on here, it's just a mini size. I'm just going to slightly brush that through the brow hairs very gently so I don't get too much color on there. I feel like if my eyebrows are too dark, then I don't look like myself, you know? You can see how you can see the individual hairs there a little bit more. Alright, that'll be good. Totally forgot I was going to use this, and it's too late now because it's a cream jumbo eye pencil by LA Colors, but I have used this before, and I thought it would go really well with my eye look today, but it's like a dark copper I got from a dollar store. That was not Dollar Tree. So you see it blends out really quickly, like it almost fades away when you blend it out. But it's just a really pretty shade. I put it in the outer corner before, but too late now. I'm going to take these off. And I wiped off my finger on my makeup eraser thing here so I don't have eyeshadow all over them. And I'm just going to tap this in. I did have some fallout down here. So this is literally a magic eraser. I'm just going to use right underneath my eyes. I am really dumb today, guys, because I was also going to use this glitter. And now I just took off my only fallout protection. But I think we'll still use it because it doesn't have that much fallout. It's the Stila Bronze Bell Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow. I don't know what the official name is, but it's the Stila Glitter Eyeshadows. I'm just going to tap it on the center of the lid, just a little bit. So I don't usually notice a ton of fallout when I'm applying this, but I have noticed throughout the day that there's some glitter underneath my eyes when I use this. I have this bad habit of pulling on my eyes. Sorry, I know that's bad. Alright, I'm just kind of waiting for that to dry a little bit. Still feels a little tacky. I'm going to blend out my transition shade with the crease brush. So I feel like I got glitter in my crease. Alright. Now I'm going to use the concealer that I've just been using every day, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Fair. My freckles are standing out so much right now because I've been in the sun a little bit more with work, and we were out on a boat last week. So I got a little bit of sun. Not a lot because I'm still pale, but that's just my skin. And I do like usually doing my concealer just before my foundation. It just blends in better that way. Oops. See, I got a little dot right in here. I feel like it shows up more on camera than in person. I'm just going to blend it above my eyeshadow a little bit. Right, now for foundation, I'm going to mix a couple together. This was actually the combination I did on my wedding day. It is the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation in the shade Light 3.5 or Salzburg. It says shake well, so I'm shaking it up because I have not used it in a little while. Hopefully soon, if we don't have to wear masks though everywhere, I'll be able to start wearing my foundation a little bit more because I feel like it's all gonna go bad if I don't use it. I have a lot, and when I'm not using it every day, seems like I'm never going to. Okay. Speaking of a lot of foundation, I did not leave a lot of room to put the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation on it. This is the one I'm mixing it with. I just realized I never showed you guys. So it's just the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in the shade Fair. This applicator's kind of weird, but it's pretty easy actually if you don't mind this going back in the container after it touches your face. It's just a little bit of a lighter color, so especially right now when my skin isn't super dark, I like blending these two foundations together. Ta-da! And I'm just using my wet beauty blender again. I feel like it's taking a little bit longer to blend out. Maybe I waited too long to blend it out. But we'll get it blended out. It's just taking its time. I know I look really pale right now, so I'm going to be putting plenty of bronzer on today. I look straight up like a ghost. I think it's worse on camera than in real life. Blending it down the neck. I think that's good. Alright, now for a highlighter, I'm going to use this cream highlighter stick from Milk Makeup. I got the large one. A few months ago I showed in a video that I got this mini trial size one in a little kit, and I got the big one because I did like it very much. And this is in the shade Lit. Putting it on the cheekbones and down the center of the nose. A little bit on the Cupid's bow. Now I'm just blending that in with my fingers. And then I'll use my finger and kind of put a little bit more underneath the brow. It just gives like a very natural highlight when you blend it out, I feel like. It's very glowy, but it's kind of just like a wet look, or like a natural glow. Oops. I can already see all the glitter fall out underneath my eyes. I still need to set my concealer real quick, so I'm going to do that. Just using my e.l.f. HD little under eye setting powder. And my Real Techniques number 402 brush. This is my favorite for setting the under eye because it's just the perfect size. So this is all I normally do every day, is concealer and a little bit of eyeshadow and a little bit of mascara. Except for today, I didn't have time because I had to get to work. I do miss doing my makeup, but I really just didn't think it was worth it with wearing a mask, and I haven't been wearing a mask to church, so that's the only place I can really wear a full face of makeup to anymore, and usually I don't want to get up early before church and just to do a full face of makeup. So that's why I'm doing that at 5 o'clock in the afternoon instead, or at night. I'm not sure if 5 o'clock is actually afternoon or evening. I think it's evening. Sorry, this is going to be a long video. I hope you got a drink with you or something. Alright, that was kind of difficult to get out because this is almost gone. I might need to get a refill of that soon if I don't already have a backup somewhere, which I usually do. I'm going to go underneath the eyes a little bit with this.